With so many young people on the streets facing criminal charges, what plan, if any, do you have in trying to educate and reform these people before they become statistics?
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, everyone, for caring enough to be out here tonight to learn about the candidates. Most of you here know me. I'm a lifelong resident of Eunice. I've been practicing law here for 31 years. If you want experience, you're looking at it. 31 years. My family was raised here. But the question, and I'm glad I got it, plays right into some experience that I have. For the last 24 years, I've been the attorney for the St. Landry Parish School System. I know every educator in St. Landry Parish. The principals call me on a daily basis. I know Ms. Donata can tell you that because when she was a principal, she called me pretty regularly. And I wanted them to because I wanted them to get advice before the problem got to be something they couldn't handle. I like to say I like to be in front of the elephant with the rope, not behind him with the shovel. Okay? I can lead the elephant where he needs to go if you just tell me he needs to go. And because of the relationship I have with the educators in the school system, I have the ability to call upon them to work within the school system. You know, one of our school board candidates talked about truancy, and that is something that as a district judge I can affect and I intend to affect, because A, if they're not at school, they're not learning. B, if they're not learning, they're not going to be productive. But here's the biggie for a district judge. C, if they're not in school, they're getting in trouble. Okay? They're going to get in trouble if they're not in school. And as a district judge, we can affect the truancy program. I know the district attorney's office has one, and we can work with them to make sure that our kids are in school. But we can also educate kids on a regular basis. In fact, this week I was at Northwest High School speaking to Ms. Kayla Joseph's civics class, talking about the importance of voting, the importance of citizenship. But this position requires experience. There are a lot of jobs you can go as an apprentice and learn on the job, but a district judge is not one of them, folks. Most people who appear in front of a district judge appear one time, and it's serious. It's your life, usually, okay? You don't want somebody who hasn't done that before. In the last 31 years, I have represented every walk of life in our community. My practice of law has been here in St. Landry Parish. I've been in that courthouse almost daily for 31 years. Everyone there knows me because I practice there, and I try cases there. I represent Acadia Parish School Board, St. Landry Parish School Board, two different drainage districts, our local hospital district, not to mention many of you in this room. Because I've represented the school boards, I've had an opportunity to get to know educators. They're some of the finest people in our community. They sacrifice every day for each and every one of us because they don't get paid enough, just like law enforcement. And believe me, you want an experienced educator, you want an experienced judge. Vote number 61 on November 4 because experience does matter.
How do you determine when to be lenient and when to take a hard line with a case?
Good evening. Can you hear me? Hello?
There you go.
Okay, good evening. Thank you, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak before everyone. And let me tell you about myself. I've been practicing law for 14 years. And of course, in order to be a district court judge, the rule says you have to have been licensed for at least 8 years. I've had the opportunity to assist people with limited financial means on the civil side and also on the criminal side. I'm currently the misdemeanor senior attorney for Lafayette Parish. I deal with a lot of drug cases, domestic abuse, battery, simple assault, a variety of cases. I've also worked with the youth. I've participated in mentoring programs, so I know what it's like to assist people that might have had just a wrong turn in life. Because everyone should have an opportunity for a second chance depending on the situation. Because just because a person might have had an alleged incident, you have an opportunity to speak to the individual, and it might have been some underlying situations. Homeless, sexual assault, abandonment, It's a plethora of problems that a person might have had to end up where they are. Does that mean that person should be thrown away? No, you look at the person's entire life, you look at the circumstances, and you look at the law, and then you judge accordingly. Remember to vote November 4th. I appreciate your vote, number 62. Thank you.